Shelter is a basic need, but roughly half of Americans are struggling to afford a place to live.
A 2024 study reveals the U.S. faces a shortage of 7.3 million affordable housing units. That means for every 100 families at or below the poverty line, only 34 homes are available.
Math that doesn't add up for teachers Marisol Garcia and Lisa Smith, who know firsthand the struggle to make ends meet.
It is very common for most educators to have second and third jobs.
It's sad because we take care of our district's children, and if they're like me, we put our heart and soul into it, and we can't even have an affordable place to live. That's a problem.
For families who qualify for public housing, including the federally funded Section 8 housing, the wait for an open home can go on and on.
According to a 2021 report, some families across the country have to wait more than 2 years for a home. And in some cities, the wait is up to 5 years.
So when a Connecticut woman saw available Section 8 housing, she jumped at the opportunity, only to find out she had been tricked.
Reporter Cassidy Williams explains how fraudsters are targeting those already struggling to make ends meet.
Section 8 is a federal program that helps people like Jasmine Evans pay for housing.
I said, no, this doesn't sound right.
Evans lost $1,550 to a scammer who posted a home he didn't actually own on a Section 8 apartment list.
I want no one else to experience what I already experienced.
Now we've learned scammers have found a new way to target people like Evans. Someone created this Facebook page called Connecticut Housing Development Authority. It posted this flyer providing a link to sign up for a Section 8 waiting list.
When the announcement comes that a housing authority might be opening up their waiting list, that's pretty rare. So people jump at the chance to come in and put their name in.
But the sign-up wasn't real. There is no such thing as the Connecticut Housing Development Authority. The real Facebook page and the real office is the Connecticut Housing Finance Authority. They got the fake Facebook page taken down in around 48 hours, but sensitive, personal information had already been lost.
So one of the people that came in did say that they had left their social security number and their identification, their personal identification information on that website.
Why do you think scammers are honing in on Section 8 vouchers?
Yeah, I think it really does shine a light on how desperate times are for folks. Connecticut, like a number of states across the country, we're dealing with our own affordable housing crisis.
And this same Facebook scam has happened in other states too.
It's over 20. Yeah, I think, and it's every few days you'll hear a new one pop up to say, oh, Ohio got hit or Pennsylvania got hit.
Marcus Smith is the CHFA's Director of Research, Marketing, and Outreach. He says they are already investigating another possible scam website, and all the states are now working together to get the word out.
A lot of these scammers are just one step ahead, and so as much as we can, trying to become aware of the problems before they become widespread.
We found similar scams just like this one all over the country, in Ohio, Texas, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. We did reach out to Meta for a statement on all these fraudulent posts. We have yet to hear back.
Scammers aren't just targeting people looking for a home, they're going after people's very livelihoods with job scams.
A Phoenix, Arizona woman experienced this firsthand when she received what she thought was a text from a letterboxed recruiter, a New Zealand-based company where people rate and review films.
And the text message said, basically, are you looking for a job? We can give you this, this, and this per month.
The so-called recruiter claimed Rachel could make up to $9,000 a month by simply watching movie trailers. The only requirement, a $100 deposit using cryptocurrency.
She says her job seemed legit because at first she actually deposited her commission into her personal bank account.
I took that money and put it into my bank account. Like I converted it back to cash and put it in my bank account.
After depositing $3,000, Rachel was told there was a glitch that prevented her from cashing out her commission.
But to watch more trailers, Rachel had to front more money. By the time she realized it was all a hoax, she had sent more than $110,000.
I believe that I just need to finish the set of 40 and I'd get all my money back, all my deposits back, plus all the commissions, and it would be like a huge payday for me. I want to let people know, really, that this is out there and, to be aware of it. especially there's so many people looking for a job, and they're very vulnerable, as I was. I was very vulnerable.
Before you accept your next job offer, you should know a legitimate employer will never ask for a payment for a job.
Some other red flags: asking for cryptocurrency and only communicating over text.
We reached out to Letterboxd to see if they were aware of this scam, and we've yet to hear back.
Both of these scams were imposter scams where the fraudster pretends to be someone they're not. During the first 6 months of 2024, the FTC took in more than 350,000 imposter fraud reports, costing Americans more than $1.3 billion. If you think you've been a victim of any sort of scam, you can report it. So reportfraud.ftc.gov.